Hey everybody, my name's Kaylin Cherry. I'm from the South Hills of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm a leader with Rodan and Fields. I'm creating this video for educational purposes. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my own personal experience with the company and a little bit about the company itself. A couple of the biggest questions I get right off the bat is, number one, of course, people are worried about the time commitment, and people are worried about, well, what exactly does this entail? What does it look like? And what is this company all about? So that's what I'm going to give you a brief snapshot about today. So I personally got started with the company about 2 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago. And, this was not something that I thought I would be involved with, actually. I am not a skincare junkie. I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I'm a 4th grade school teacher. And, my husband and we were just having a tough time financially, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm sure that that's very relatable, right? You keep up with the Joneses, you get your degrees, you pile up student loan debt, you have kids, get your first house, and before you know it, you're up to your eyeballs in credit card debt, student loan debt, you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you just really don't know what else to do. So that was where we found ourselves 2 years ago. Add in and we were expecting our second kiddo, and we were pretty stressed. And as life will have it, as many of you guys I'm sure have experienced, just when you think things can't get any more difficult, they usually do. And my husband lost his job 1 month before my daughter was due. So to say we were freaking out is definitely putting it mildly. But we have a lot of faith, and we believe that this must be, for a purpose. Something big must be in the works upstairs. So we held on, and before long, I got a Facebook message, maybe some of you did too, from my friend Ashley. Now, Ashley and I were connected because we both did a direct sales company together before, and guess what? We both failed. And I got a message from her saying, hey, you got to check out this new company. It's the Proactive Doctors. And, I was skeptical. I was sitting there reading this message thinking like, what? Skincare, sales, direct sales again? Oh my gosh, no, I have this teeny baby toddler heading back to work. So time was not on my side. But I saw the legitimacy of the company, knowing that these doctors already took a brand into 180 plus countries and they were very, very successful. So I thought, what do I have to lose? I should just hear her out. So I got on the phone with her that hot July day, and I listened to the facts about the doctors and the company and what they were doing for this new company, and furthermore, what it was doing for her. My friend Ashley, who had failed miserably like me in the previous direct sales company, was doing really, really well. She was doing well alongside her children, brand new baby like me, and a toddler. And her husband traveled all the time. So she actually had even less support at home than I did. So I thought, you know what? I got straight with her. I said, tell me how much time I'm going to need to, invest in this, and tell me what kind of money is possible. And you guys, she said to me, if you work hard in, an hour or so a day, you could really see a lot of money. And that was all I needed to hear. So I began thinking not about the negative what if, but the positive what if. Well, what if this could work for me? What if I could just make enough to cover daycare? What if I could just make enough to XYZ? My wheels started turning. I did tell her no that day out of fear, but my wheels kept turning and I kept watching her, and it literally did not take me long, just a couple more days, and I mustered up the courage and I thought, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it. And realistically, there was no risk. So I dove in, and literally I have never looked back. It has been the best, aside from my family, it has been the best 2 years of my life, considering all the growth and confidence I've gained, the new group of friends I've gained, and honestly, a new look in life. I encouraged my husband to stop what he was doing when he was looking for jobs in his old career that he hated and go to a brand new career and get happy. I was financially able to take a little bit of a burden off of that plate and help him, relax and find a new job in a different field. And it was also able to help us stay afloat during a really scary health situation with my daughter. So throughout all those 2 years, I've learned a couple things. I've learned that women are powerful and we can do whatever we set our minds to. And that the traditional work-life balance of a working mom does not have to be what you think it is. It can genuinely be build your life around your family and your own needs, and then work can fall around the outside edges. And that is what Rodan and Fields has offered to me. So I could not be more grateful. I feel like I have the golden ticket. Don't get me wrong, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It took work to get where I am, but I'm so blessed that I said yes. And I know that I have a very long history ahead of me with this company, a very long future, excuse me. So why? Why am I so, sure and confident of this company? I'm going to tell you a little bit about us as a company so you can kind of hear how this company came to be. So the two female dermatologists that made Proactive back in the 90s, they decided that they were missing a huge piece of the skincare market and that they wanted to address some of the more commonly seen skincare concerns that they saw in their office, like sun damage and uneven skin tone, sensitive skin, adult acne and cystic acne, and finally the biggie, anti-aging. Everybody turns 30. Someone turns 30 every single day and finds a wrinkle in the mirror and thinks, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So they developed a line, clinically proven, 60-day money-back guarantee, and their idea was to be in the high-end department stores. So Estee Lauder actually snatched them up in a heartbeat. They were partners, and they were very successful, as you could imagine. There is really nothing else like our products out there on the market. So we did very, very well, but it was right around this time frame, things were starting to change in the world of marketing, in the world of shopping, in the world of business as we knew it. And these doctors saw the opportunity for e-commerce and the rise of it and social media the connection there. And they thought, you know what, we don't want to be behind the 8 ball. We want to be ahead of it. So they researched who was buying our product and why. And it all came down to word of mouth sales. Thus, that connected very, very well with their direct sales idea. So they basically wanted to use the direct sales channel. They wanted to utilize social media and e-commerce, but they didn't want us to have home parties, inventory, paperwork, multiple trips to the post office per day, per week. They wanted to literally trim the fat and give us Direct Sales 2.0, a virtual franchise that you can run from wherever you are. If you're going on vacation for a week, 2 weeks, guess what? Your business can go with you. If you are at the drive-through line picking up your kids from school, your business can go with you. You literally can build your business anywhere that you are. And that was a beautiful idea. And the heartbeat of their company is to help others change their lives and change their skin. And truly you feel that heartbeat in this business every day that you are a part of it. So they dove into direct sales, entered their partnership with Estee Lauder in the year 2008. So that's right, it's been less than 10 years, and we've already done miraculous things, which is what makes me so excited. We've already beat out all the skincare brands in North America, putting us at the #1 spot. So that's right, we broke our partnership, and now Estee Lauder and Lancome and Clinique are looking at us thinking, what in the heck are these doctors doing? And the growth is just unparalleled if you look at us compared to our other skincare companies out there. But more noteworthy, in my opinion, is that in the business world, we are making a huge footprint. In fact, we are absolutely disrupting the way that business is conducted. No longer are you wondering, the whole business world is looking at us and wondering, how is this company breaking all these records and doing all this stuff in such a short amount of time? We have already become a $1 billion brand in under 10 years. That is an accomplishment that many other companies strive to do for their whole entire career of their business, never reach. So with that, plus our robust 5-year plan and an amazing team that I work with, I am confident that this will be something that someday I will to my children when I pass away. I feel confidently that this is a career that I will have for the rest of my life, turning residual income, literally making me money while I sleep. And I'm so excited to introduce that to other people. It's not for the faint of heart, and this isn't easy by any stretch of the imagination, but this is very doable. It's doable for busy people like you and me who want something more out of their life. And if you're thinking, maybe could this be for me? You need to loop back through with the person that invited you and really have an honest conversation about what it takes to see success and how to manage this all with a busy life, full-time job, kids, or maybe even both like me. I really genuinely hope that we get to welcome you to our team soon. We have the best team, the most supportive and intelligent women that we work with, and I think you'd be a great addition. I hope that you have a great afternoon, evening, morning, and thank you for listening.